Welcome to my Tea Time Talk channel, a spiritual science topics channel. And today's topic is my bodies or our bodies. Here I wish to remind you, you are the soul. That these bodies are the coverings of the soul. The soul has many coverings. And about the bodies, the first one is the causal body, then the astral body, and finally this very physical body. Don't confuse yourself. When we say mine or ours, we talk about the soul's coverings. Now these bodies, they move around in this world with our five senses. Eyes, nose, ears, taste buds, and our feelings. We have the arms, legs, speech, and also the lower apertures to help move around. Here I wish to remind you a very important point. There is a timeline to the physical body. After some time, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, nobody knows, the physical body goes back to dust, ashes to ashes. In other words, you die off. We shall try to study how these bodies move around, what are the functions, and so that we can understand ourselves better. Let's start the topic. Thank you. Hello Earthlings. We are living on this beautiful planet called Earth, in our beautiful houses. But we know the basic requirements are food, shelter, and clothing for our body. Not your body. It belongs to the soul. It is a covering to the soul. You are the soul that gives energy to these bodies. So, we cannot forget the fact that these are merely coverings of the bodies. Food you require, everybody knows, for health, to move around. Shelter you require to maintain a comfortable living and prevent you from cold weather or hot weather. At the same time, clothing is required to wear as per the culture and at the same time as per the countries that you're living in. For example, on a hot sunny day, you'll naturally wear thin clothes. And if it's very hot, you might say, let me go for a swim. You might go to the beaches, have fun, to live comfortably on this planet Earth. At the same time, if it gets hotter, you will go to the hill stations. The idea is to live comfortably, to make our body as comfortable as possible. Remember, you are not the body, you are the soul. It is just a covering of this soul so that you can live on this planet Earth. While on the beaches, you might want to do some diving. I'm here, where the bubbles are. Bub, 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 bub. Yeah, that's it. Now, in order to go deep into the oceans, the environment is totally different from Earth into the oceans. So your body would require some special coverings, some special equipments. We call them diving suits. They are equipped with oxygen so that you can breathe around and move around. The body can move around properly and enjoy the flow. You understand now? Let's see where you want to go next. Okay, thank you. You want to go to the space now? Alright, we'll take you to the space. I'm here on the moon. It's cold, very cold. Correct. See, it's the same thing. Just as you went under the water with a diving suit, in space too, you have to move around with space suits, specially designed to move around the planets or whatever it is, you see. In other words, you are in a different environment than the planet Earth. So you moved up to diving, you wore diving suits, you are now enjoying space, you are enjoying in a space suit. That's it. I'm also enjoying. It's cold and it's very shiny, the moon. Alright, so let's go and study more surroundings for you. Thank you very much. Let's say now you were in some hazardous jobs. How am I spelling it, pronouncing it right? Or a dangerous job. Obviously, you would like to protect your body. Like you see in the pictures, a fireman having a special suit to fight the fires, a sportsman wearing all type of comfortable things to do some sports activities. At the same time, the horsemen or the military-men, they all have protective gear to protect their bodies. Remember, your body is a covering of the soul. You are the soul, but under different environments, you have to protect your body to move around comfortably. Now at this point, you must be wondering, hey, what about the two other bodies? We have discussed the physical body under different environments, different clothings, etc. So let's go and talk about these two extra bodies that we haven't touched as yet. Okay, welcome. Let's talk about the two bodies. Once the physical body is no more there with you, it has died, dust to dust and ashes to ashes. These astral bodies rise up above the physical bodies and they move on into a new world called the spiritual world. What are they doing there? They have a purpose, they have an aim as per the laws of nature, the cosmic laws. There is a command center at the spiritual world. They go to the command center and the chairman of this command center then instructs what to do with them next. It demands for the record of their previous lives and the present life that you had just passed. And who keeps this record? The causal body. The causal body has records from ever since we landed on this planet Earth. The chairman looks at the good side and the bad side, all the activities, the good karmas, the bad karmas, and eventually he decides to place you back into the world with a different body. Maybe. That's up to him. The permutation combination depends all on his judgment finally. That's it, folks. You are sent back to the world with a new body of lower species, animals, trees. I don't know, nobody knows. How does it sound to you? How does it react to you? You are to decide. We are again the soul that is giving the energy to these bodies. Again is a prisoner in a new body in the world. Thus, from one prison to another prison. That's how we move around. If you want to understand more about this reality, please look into my next video, The Reality of Life. Life is a prison. Thank you very much for watching this and I hope you enjoyed. Do subscribe.